She trusted her with her life. She loaned her $2,000 in a time of need. But when she asked for it back, her so-called best friend looked her in the eye and said, "I never got that money." A simple debt became a devastating lie. Today, one friend is suing the other, and the truth is about to explode in this courtroom. You will not believe the shocking twist that decides this case. Welcome to the courtroom. The plaintiff is Sarah Miller. The defendant is Chloe Davis. For 10 years, they were inseparable. They were more like sisters than friends. But that all ended over a $2,000 loan. Sarah claims she withdrew cash from her savings and gave it to Chloe to help cover an emergency car repair. There was no contract, no written agreement, just the trust of a decade-long friendship. When Sarah asked for repayment, Chloe's story changed, and their friendship shattered. Let's break down the incident. According to Sarah, she met Chloe at a coffee shop on May 15th. She handed her an envelope with $2,000 in cash. Sarah says she didn't need a receipt because it was her best friend.
Ms. Miller, you withdrew $2,000 in cash and got no written record? That was a very risky decision.
Now, listen to Chloe's version. She admits they met for coffee. She admits she was desperate for money, but she denies ever receiving a single dollar.
She promised to loan me the money, but she said the bank was closed. She never gave me anything. I would never lie about this.
It's her word against hers. A classic he said, she said. The case seems doomed until the judge asks one critical question that changes everything. The judge isn't buying either story at face value. She zeroes in on the timeline. She asks Chloe a simple question. If you never got the money for your car, how were you able to drive it to the mechanic the very next day and pay a $2,000 repair bill? Chloe freezes. She stammers. She has no answer.
The evidence shows you had a $2,105 repair done and paid in cash. Where did that cash come from, if not from the plaintiff?
The twist is revealed. The judge subpoenaed the auto shop's records. The receipt is entered into evidence. It's dated May 16th, the day after the coffee shop meeting, and it was paid in cash. Chloe's own story, and the evidence she didn't know existed, trapped her in a lie. The judgment is swift and decisive.
The defendant's testimony is not credible. The plaintiff's story is supported by the circumstantial evidence. The timeline is undeniable. Judgment for the plaintiff, Sarah Miller, in the amount of $2,000 plus court costs.
Sarah wins. The money will be returned. But the friendship is gone forever, sacrificed for $2,000 and a web of lies.
So what's the lesson from this dramatic case? It's a hard one. First, when it comes to money, even between family and best friends, always get it in writing. A simple I owe, you can save a relationship. But the bigger lesson? The truth always has a way of coming out. A lie might seem convenient in the moment, but under the harsh light of a courtroom, it will crumble. The $2,000 lie cost Chloe not just her money, but a 10-year friendship.